Hey, what's up, everybody? I know this is kind of late, and I know probably by the time I get done with this, nobody's gonna be watching, so that's fine. Because I know it's kind of late. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning where I'm at in Milwaukee. I just thought I'd just do a quick WFSO aftermath video, like real late. Because I wasn't going to do it because I'm apologize I didn't do it earlier because I was gone, like I was out all day. I didn't get the chance to get home until like maybe like a little after 9. So I didn't see Raw or anything like that. So I'm not going to talk about Raw tonight. So I'm sorry if some of y'all probably just got on here and expect me to talk about Raw, but no, we're just going to talk about a little bit of news and a little bit of emergence pay per view from Impact. So we're going to talk about the results of those. And like I said, I didn't see their emergence, but their next pay per view will be next month. I think is Victory Road is their next Impact Plus pay per view. Um, I'm gonna try to watch that, so I most likely should be able to. Just depends on what's going on. If not, then I'm not. But I did. Sorry, excuse me. I did watch SummerSlam, and I also did watch NXT last night. But like we will talk about like SummerSlam, like what I think about it in a minute. Let's just get to the results of emergence and see if I was like right in my picks or something. Okay, okay, a little bit of the video. They kicked off with Matt Cardona versus Rohit Riot. Matt Cardona did win, so kind of predicted that. Um, I think it's like eight person tag with Tasha Steele, Savannah Evans, Paula Ba, and No Way versus Decay. So kind of like a face versus face thing they got going on. So I think I said Decay, and yep, I was right. So Decay did win. Let's see, McKillen, I believe that's what it is. Sorry if I got it. Macklin, Steve Macklin, that could be what it is. Steve Macklin versus Petey Williams. I did win for Steve Macklin, and I was right about that one too. Only because he just kind of started it anyway, so it makes sense. Um, Taylor Wilde versus Madison Rain. I did pick Madison Rain for just to make her return, and I was right about that one too. So Madison Rain did win. Moose versus Sammy Kane versus Chris Hayden versus Ace Austin versus Madman Felton. Oh, with Madman Felton, a fatal four way for the Impact World Title number one contenders match. So I picked Ace Austin, and yes, he did win. So at Victory Road, Christian will go against Ace Austin, and because I know he did have like a title shot, but like he's probably the one that didn't have a title shot within the matter of months. I know he had one like a while back, but you know what I'm getting at. X Division Championship, Josh Alexander versus Jake something. I did pick Josh Alexander to retain, but yes, he did retain, so I'm right about that. Um, Naga's champion Diona Perazio versus and Matt Riddle versus Melina and Trey McGill. I did pick Melina and Trey McGill just for them to make sense, and I was wrong about that one. They did lose. So Diona Perazio and Matthew Weinenvoldik, I can't say his name right, so I apologize. They did beat him, so I was wrong about that one. Um, Tag Team Championship match. Good Brother versus Vibe by Design. Doug Gorin and Rhino versus Rick Swan and Willie Mack. I did pick the Good Brothers to retain, and they did. They did retain. In the main event, Christian Cage versus Brian Myers with Sam Vigo for the Impact World Championship, and I did predict Christian to win, and I believe yes, he did. Although I kind of knew that main event, and about what the fatal four way match because like I predicted already and they had it up on Saturday. So it was kind of right on that. For people that try to watch Impact Wrestling from Twitch, they don't have that going on now. They moved it from Twitch to YouTube actually, but I think what it said on YouTube that I think you had to pay. That's the rumor I've been hearing. So you have to pay to watch it. I don't know why, but that's what they got going on. Don't get why, but that's the case. So now we jump on the SummerSlam. Biggie versus Baron Corbin. Although I didn't post it on here because I didn't know this was one of the matches they added. They added this like the last minute. This was the pre-show. So I did pick Big E and go on to the rest of the card. This is a funny story that they're doing with Baron Corbin right now. I guess he ended up with $10 or whatever. He ended up making his luck in Vegas and the like casino and stuff. So he ended up making like $10 to 100. I guess he did have his luck in Vegas. So I don't know more info about that. More about it this Friday on SmackDown. Raw Tag Team Championship match: Randy Orton and Riddle, RK Bro versus AJ Styles and Omos. Um, I did predict that Randy Orton and Riddle to win because most of my picks were like most of them was going to retain titles except for two, but we'll get to that. Randy Orton and Riddle did win. They are championship match. Damian Priest versus Sheamus. But it's good because they're do something with they are pushing some stars, but it seems like there's more of them that they need to push as well. So you know, I think he went against Seth Rollins. Speaking of Dominique, the Mysterios did win against Uso for the tag team title women's championship match. I was really off about this one, but the thing was they said Sasha Banks wasn't able to compete. So I didn't read any news about it, like why she didn't show up or anything like that. Some people throwing it around, so you can take this to the grain of salt, but I don't know how true this is or not. But they say Sasha Banks had COVID, so that's why she couldn't be at on SummerSlam. So they did announce that it was going to be Bianca Belair versus Carmella. Then out of nowhere, the music hit and it was Becky Lynch. So she came up, took out a lot of people was like very pissed at the shirt. Not the shirt, but pissed at the match. I know they was happy to see Becky Lynch there, but she like sucker punched Bianca Belair, then did like a finishing move and get her like beat her like 1, 2, 3. So it was like a strange finishing move she did on her something new and I don't think I've seen like a woman that had done it and win it in like 8 seconds or something like that. So kind of them squash matches booed him for that. Jinder Mahal versus Drew McIntyre. I did out of the blue did pick Jinder Mahal to win, but that didn't happen. So Drew McIntyre did win. So I wouldn't support Flair versus Rhea Ripley versus Nikki Ash, but Nikki Ash was holding the title. Um, Good match until the very end. Unfortunately, nobody wasn't well. I wouldn't say nobody. Just most. I don't know if they just like her getting booed or whatever. Oh, hold on. Let me change this channel because I don't want to watch. Yeah, I'd rather watch Sports Center than watch Dish Nation because they're too much. But anyways, yeah, like majority of the people was not happy. Well, the fans there were, but some people wasn't happy. But thought Nikki was going to retain, at least have like a good run at it, but just holding it for a month, it's just ridiculous for certain, wrestlers. But but yeah, this is insane that if Rhea Ripley would have won it back then, that's one thing. But like giving it back to Charlotte after she won it a month ago, and it's just like, why? Why? Push your other stars. And I know there was some like it was a chat going on in the wrestling fan speak out group that it should be that somebody was saying this guy was saying that it's good for Charlotte to win it because why would Nikki Ash need to hold it like that long for that she don't need a long reign? Yes, some people does, especially the way Vince was trying to like have ideals to market her like he was going to say, but it's I didn't like it, but kind of glad I missed that segment that Charlotte was talking to Is I think it was cool he came out kind of like bringing a little bit of the brew back with the sunglasses and the fire and all that stuff. So that was pretty cool. Good match, and Edge did win. And then Xavier Woods was out there, but no Kofi Kingston. But we'll talk about that during the news. So he kind of did. I guess they was going to try to do like the NWO thing, but and they got a new shirt that kind of mimicked that with the red and black with New Day Rocks. It says so interesting shirt. So Xavier Woods sprayed the Miz and Morrison with the Dripstick 2000, and yeah, and people were booing. I don't get why. It's like they got sick and tired of these so-called like quick matches from Goldberg, like he catch him with a spear, then jackhammer 1, 2, 3, and like when they finally decided not to do that, people get mad. I don't get that, but I am mad at the out. I'm not mad, but I'm upset with the outcome. Like his ankle, and Lashley just started attacking it and stuff, and like, oh, Goldberg was able to compete, so Bobby Lashley's the winner. So I didn't like that at all. So referees did stop the match and award to Bobby Lashley to retain. I did pick Bobby Lashley to retain, but still, the ending was really kind of stupid. It was Roman Reigns did, but the crazy thing after the match, as Reigns stands tall and whatever, then Brock Lesnar came out. So this is crazy. So probably call for them to like Brock have a match at Extreme Rules. So with Brock's the renegotiated contract that they did. So I don't know how long he's going to be there and stuff, but I know it don't want to be like a one time thing. So is he's going to put over Roman Reigns or what's going on with that? But somebody also champions. So they did a case of could be Goldberg versus Roman Reigns for Survivor Series, or it could be uh, Goldberg versus Lesnar. But I don't think nobody wanted to see their rematch from I think it was like 2016 that Goldberg had faced Brock. So I think they don't want to see that. So nothing personal against both of them, but that's what probably some people would be thinking. They had Lashley versus Roman Reigns, Lesnar. So only three of those matches we probably haven't, seen. But I think I don't know if they Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns ever faced off. I'm not sure, but the Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, if they decided to do something like that and had that at Survivor Series, wow, that's going to be something. But crazy enough, but if they had that, Survivor Series will be especially if they save that for like the main event, it's going to be a lot of tickets sold, and because people will want to see like Lashley and Lesnar, although they would like to see that like a long time ago. But eh, that's what some people. This is Trey Baxter. This was the pre-show. Versus Holland did win. Chip Cameron Grimes did win. It was a decent match. TBIC did kind of interfere and gave him LA Knight the $1 million dream, threw him back in there, and Cameron Grimes finished him off and hit him 1, 2, 3. Women's title match: Dakota Kai versus Raquel Gonzalez. I kind of expected Raquel Gonzalez to win, although I didn't do a video of it like I was supposed to. Like it and don't like it. Like I was half and half with Summerslam and just didn't have the energy to. Anyways, I did pick Dakota Kai to win, and not Dakota Kai, but Raquel Gonzalez. I'm sorry, and she did. Same thing. Like I picked the Cameron Grimes to win because with the Cameron Grimes the LA Knight situation, if $1 million man would have been his butler, I don't think they wanted that. Ilja Dragunov versus Walter for the retain because I didn't think they was actually was going to give it to Ilja Dragunov. It had nothing to do with size or anything like that, but I just thought they like he didn't lose it to him like nobody then. Like what was it going to have him like lose it now? So it was like good. It's like something different. So it was pretty cool. Two, Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole. Like I would say the final chapter with them. Um, first match was like traditional wrestling match and chosen by Kyle O'Reilly. He did win that match. Second fall was a street fight chosen by Adam Cole. Cole did win that. And the third match, which was chosen by William Rico, was a steel cage match. Kyle O'Reilly did win. So overall, he won the 2 out of 3 falls and won the everything that. And I guess the fans wasn't happy about the outcome of the match, so I can kind of understand that. So it was a heel hook submission, and I guess fans wasn't happy about that. So crazy enough, so I kind of went with Samoa Joe to win it because I know Karrion Kross is like gonna be on Raw now, so this is probably his last match before they officially like keep him on Raw, whatever. So and Samoa Joe did win with a. It was a it was a good match, but like the match was really like to watch out for, and that was like the match of the night for that one. Well, after SummerSlam, the match of the night for that one had um I would have to say the Universal Championship match was the match of the night. Um, sorry, but my laptop is kind of acting funny, and every time it's like so sensitive. I apologize if I end up cutting out of here. I apologize.